After meeting with that beautiful and good witch, we kept continuing our journey. The witch gave us a compass which turned out very useful for us. She also gave us water ride, but we have to ride it ourselves. So when they're going towards the boat, we met some of the strange creatures. My son called it the nightmare. Okay, he also said that he learned that from her mother. Okay, so we kept going. We saw some ruins and suddenly a dragon appeared before us. It was so freaking terrible. I was pretty scared then, but I did not express my fear. But the dragon did no harm to us. He let us go by saying something that I couldn't understand. Then we saw some statues, statue of Thor and many other things that I can't express in words. What was that really? And then we docked our boat and we kept moving forward. Then I saw something that surprised me. We saw that bluish avatar-looked guy. I couldn't understand how he got himself here. Before asking me, my son asked him, "What the freak are you doing here, man?" Then he replied, "None of your concern." So I asked nothing. We followed him, thinking that something would be good. And I was right. He gave us one of his own balls. And it was blue too. And the main thing, the ball was enchanted. We can use to teleport ourselves from anywhere. And we can also open the door. And they kept the ball safe, and we kept going. Then we found ourselves upon a stage. We could pull that stage upward when we were on it. We saw a golden horn and learned that it was used to worship Odin. Then I thought it is none of my concern for now, so we moved. And again, so we met some fat drugger, and as usual found them. Nothing big deal about it, but the road wasn't easy ahead. It was toxicant, but I figured it out how to deal with that. I threw my axe to the burning torch and the toxicant air was cleared. We had to do that a couple of times. Then we met another strange creatures. After passing a couple of blocks, we entered in a new place and we saw a dwarf. He was a smith actually. I never met this smith, but I knew him through my wife. This dwarf knew my wife, and it turned out that axe I'm carrying with me right now, they built that for my wife. When he learned that my wife is dead, he felt sorry. Later he upgraded my axe and we kept moving. And then again we encountered with some fat drugger. We fought them bravely. Then again we faced with the toxicant road, and this time there was a witch. I think she is the reason behind this toxicant road. So we father and son managed to defeat her. And we faced a big door. When I opened that big door, some creatures were waiting there to have the taste of death, so I did not disappoint them. Then we opened another grand chest and found some stuff to upgrade our armor. Okay, so I think this is enough for today. In the next video, I will tell more of my story as I am considering myself as this bald guy or as a god of war. To see you in the next video. Till then, stay awesome.